Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat, and I am here for the hashtag mashupjoey. This is hosted by Joey Cardmaker, and you can find him on YouTube at Joey Cardmaker, which might be the easiest way to find the Ko-fi link, because each month he's making a freebie that he gives away on Ko-fi. He also has an Etsy shop, so if you hop over to his YouTube channel, it might be the easiest way than trying to screenshot this and write it all down and all that jazz. So just hop over there and then you can get to his Ko-fi or Etsy or wherever from there. Might be the easiest. So each month he is making a freebie. This month, I think this is called Blush Blossom. I'm sorry, Joey. I really stink at this stuff. And I cut off the outside of the bits so that I could cut them up to use them today. So I apologize for that, but it's all in pinks. And so you'll definitely see it if you hop over to his Ko-fi, and you get all the little parts or bits to make, you know, whatever it is, a piece of ephemera that you like, or you could even start like a whole journal using these bits and then add some other things in with it. But you get all these cutout pieces, and then you also get 4 pages of, you know, like scrapbook paper. I think I had that upside down. So yeah, they're just very pretty. This one might go this way. Sorry, I've got everything all turned around. I think it goes that way. But anyway, 4 very beautiful pieces of scrapbook paper that if you're going to make a whole journal, they're lovely because they're split down the middle, so they're different on each side. Or you could use them in collage or whatever it is you'd like. So very sweet of Joey, and a fun little, you know, thing to do each month to help you build up your ephemera. So I have this, obviously, Walgreens little envelope that I had given them my credit card through the drive-through window, and this is what they gave it back in. So I'm going to decorate that up. So how are we all doing today? I hope you guys are fantastic. I am doing well. I think I want to put this one on the front. I do like that a lot. It's very pretty. And I think I will use I think that might be a little big. I think I'm going to use this blue. Yeah, at least partially. I'll use other things too, but that's what I'm going to start with. So I want to say hi and hugs to Tracy, Nicolina, and Tamara. Thank you guys so much for always watching, for your kind comments. I really appreciate all of you very, very much. And welcome to new subscribers, and welcome back to those of you who have been with me for a long time or short time. I couldn't do what I do without you guys, so thank you so much. So what are you guys up to? Anything fun and exciting? You know what I might do? I might just go from the top and then trim it around the flap there. I think what I'm going to make mine for is, let's say, this is half of my journal page, you know, and I would paper clip it over the top like that. Then that way you could take it off, and I'm going to make a pocket out of this because I realize this envelope goes all the way over to there. So I think if I just glue the top back down, it could be a nice little tuck, and then you could still use the top part as a pocket. So I'm going to have it so you can just paper clip it on and take it off, and that way you have access to both sides. You could also do it as a flip, like if it was on the side of your journal page, it would open like this. Then you could open up that and get in there and have that. But I'm going to do it as a paper clip type thing. So that's my plan. We'll see how it goes. We are all good here. No real exciting things to talk about. We're all, the whole family, just working. Just working, you know, as we all do. Son's getting ready to go back to school. my daughter went today, and she still has friends in the Blue Thunder band, obviously, since it's her first year not being in it. So she went today and had lunch with them because they're all at band camp. I used to go have lunch with her when she was at band camp sometimes. And she brings fruit to them because if you've watched me for a while, you know this is something. I used to take fruit to her, my sister and I did, because they don't get a whole lot of fruit or vegetables or anything. They kind of just get like a chicken sandwich and, you know, chips or, you know, something like that is what they feed them the whole week that they're there. And being out in the heat and everything, yeah, it can become a problem. So we used to always take her fruit. So she took them fruit. She's like, I spent $33 on fruit and they inhaled it. It's like, yeah, I bet, because it's kind of the way it is. I get a little desperate for a little bit healthier fare, even though they are college students and they probably don't always eat super duper healthy to begin with, but when you're lacking in fluids and all, it's kind of a mandatory thing. And they try to feed them some good stuff. It's just really hard because it is always hot and everything to keep stuff good, and you know, it's just one of those things. And they're out there for 12 hours a day, so it's not like, oh, just go home and eat some of that. They go home and literally collapse into bed, basically. Like, they're lucky sometimes to get a shower and get to the bed. So yeah, I don't think people realize what those band kids go through unless you've been in band, and then you get it. So there's that. And then I think I want maybe a little ledger. Some ledger to go behind. So what's up with you guys? Anything fun? Got any last of the summer trips planned or any of that? We're doing a whole lot of nothing this year, as I've mentioned. And hopefully, depending on how things go, we will be able to go on our cruise. I'm a little worried just because I don't know what our economy is going to do. But we'll see how that goes. Okay. Just nice to have a little something to go with this, other than the florals and that, you know. So I think we'll do that. I might round these corners just with the little rounder. Could do a little piece of lace. I backed these on some book page because I had them on copy paper and I just felt like, I don't know, they just weren't feeling substantial enough to me. But that's just probably me being weird. What did I do with, oh, there it is. Maybe like a piece of this or something would be fabulous. Yes, I do like that. I think I shall do that. These are beautiful, Joey. Joey is so talented and very kind. He's become quite a good friend, and I love his husband's artwork is so cool too. He's on Instagram. And it's just cool. He does abstract art. At least that's what I would call it. If I'm not right, correct me, Joey. I'll use this because I made it a little thicker. Yeah, I just thought they might pop up a little bit better if I put them on here. Oh, you stay there. Beautiful. I love it when I get these envelopes. I don't get them every time I go pick up a prescription or whatever, because I don't always have to use my credit card, but since I did, they gave it back in the envelope, and I'm like, yay. I mean, I could make my own, but it's just always fun to just get one, to play with. I like that. We always want the things that we don't get very often, you know what I mean? Isn't that so true? Get a million envelopes, which you could do the same thing with an envelope, like a junk mail envelope. But you just always want the thing that you don't get all the time, I guess. That's how that works. Okay, and then we'll find one of the little bits maybe to use butterfly. Tag, or ticket, or what do you call it? Label, Amy. Yes, a label. I do this down the side. This is the advantage of using tacky glue. It doesn't, I mean, it definitely sticks, but it's not quite as fast as the art glitter glue is. Yeah, I think I might do that, and then I'll fix that edge so it's not all sticking up. See if I had thought of it first. But that, doesn't always happen. Sad that the Olympics are over. That's always fun to watch. We watched it while the kids were here. We watched it while my sister was here. It's just fun to, something that everybody kind of likes to watch. I cut off his antennae, antlers. I always want to do that because of Gail. It could be a her, I don't know. If I put this one here, don't know. Does it go this way? I think it might go that way. Yeah, let's put that on. It seems like it needs something in the middle of it, but I guess it doesn't have to. I've got paper blowing everywhere because I've got the air conditioner blowing, fan blowing. These are my bingo bits. I think only 2 will fit in that little spot. And I don't know, the numbers don't mean anything. I just like numbers. But you could put like love in there or something. I just don't have that at this moment with me. Using what I got on my desk. Okay, there's that. And then on this side, maybe we could use this as our kind of background. This is going to be a little bit tricky. I'm going to tear a little extra. I'm also going to tear this side. And then I'm going to tear it apart so that I can put part of it inside the envelope and part outside the envelope. It would probably be a lot easier if the envelope was opened entirely. And you could, of course, just cover it and then be done with that. But I feel like, I guess they are that way. I'm gonna go this way. So I think I will tear it about here. And we'll just see how that works. And if we have to use a different piece for the rest, we will. See, but then it doesn't go all the way over there. Key. Didn't think about that. Let's use the stripes. And we'll go all the way as far as that pocket goes. And I'm just going to tear this so it's torn. Not that you're really going to see it a whole lot, but and tear the bottom. And I will figure out something for the flap. And I'm not going to worry about that dip that this lip does, because ain't nobody got time for that. I'm just going to make it straight. Of course, if you would like to fiddle with it and make it a little curve or slant, go for it. Okay. Oh, you know what I just thought of? I probably shouldn't have glued that all the way to the top. It's always something, you know, it's always something. And then getting this in here is another something. And I shouldn't have glued all the way over the other side either. It's called strong arming. Strong arming your paper. It's not always easy. Okay, now what I gotta do is not let it stick where I did not. On the side over there. Words. Words aren't happening right now because the brain is working to figure this out. Okay, so I'm just going to leave this in here until it gets dry, I think. Okay. And then let's see. Do I want that? No, I don't really want the tear down the middle. I could use these flowers. These flowers. I think I want this side though. This is going to be tricky. If the envelope was open, I should have just opened it. You could do it a lot easier, obviously, because you could trace it onto there and make it happen, but I didn't do that. So I'm going to and I'll do it across there somehow, some way. And I'll just trim off whatever's extra. Methinks. I know, it's all ridiculousness. It honestly is. Why we do it, I don't know. If you don't have a shaky hand, you'll probably have a lot better time making that happen. I'm just going to go below that mark a little bit. And then we'll just glue this on and we'll worry about the other side in a moment. I really got that stuck in there. It just doesn't wanna. I might have to trim that a little. Oh, all lies that I told, right? Otherwise, you're not going to be able to open and close that flap. So, there we go with that. These look really good inked, Joey. I know some people aren't into the inking, so I get it. I just love it. I may not get all the parts done of this. What time is it? Oh, that's not too bad. As long as you all can stand me for longer. That wasn't totally straight, like on its own. It's but it's like any envelope. If you ever really get messing with envelopes, you will discover they are not square, or you know, they're not perfect. Hopefully I didn't just cut a hole in that. Okay, a little more over here. All right, this bottom, we're gonna put something else across there. Like, I don't know what. Let's do, we could use this. No, because I don't want to cover that. I might just put something on there. I don't know. I will deal with that in a minute. I need to cover this up here. This would work up here. Let's use the more pink side. I'm just going to put glue on the flap. Oh, I guess I didn't need to ink the top part because it's probably going to get cut right now. And like a goof, I put a little glue on the inside too. Yeah, this was a trickier envelope than I thought. Just gotta take it piece by piece. That's all you can do. Like I said, it would probably be smarter to open it all up. Then you could trace it onto paper and just put the pieces on. That would probably be much easier. But why would I do it the easy way? That's silly. Key. There we go. Phew, that was brutal. Okay, this lady I want to put inside this part. Oh, I still need to figure out what I'm doing down here, don't I? Okay. When nothing else will work, choose numbers. That's what I choose. I'm just going to put a little bit. A little bitty bit. And I will trim it, or attempt to trim it. Which isn't going to be easy. There's this little bit of, I don't know, part of the envelope that's just weird. And I don't want that. Keep hitting my water bottle. If I don't spill my water before this is over, it'll be a miracle. A miracle. There we go. Okay, so that's going to go in there, but I need a little bit of paper. I think I'm going to fold this in half, turn it into a journaling card. So obviously I will not be using all of this. I think I'm going to have her on the roses, because you can write on that. So that's fabulous. We'll make it a little bit bigger. I don't want to make it a lot bigger because it probably won't fit in there very well. Oh, what am I doing? I could probably use that piece. Why, yes, I can. Let's just do that. That's from my friend Mitzi. Why, yes, I can. Love you, Mitz. What's the back look like? That looks good. I like it. Okay. And I'll just put those two sides together. Put our lady on here. We're going to use our tag corners. See how lovely it is when you ink it? It's lovely. It really gets that antiqued look. I like it. I'm going to round the corners on this one. I feel like I could cut this one down just a skosh. Yes. Oh, I thought it put that little weird notch in there. Stinker. And I think we'll use more numbers. Is this one? One's going one way, one's going the other way. Got all the little bits left from doing the Nothing But Neutrals challenge sitting over here. Yes, I like that. Now that envelope, or that pocket, whatever this thing is, envelope, is fabulous. And we all like fabulous. Okay. Oopsie. Got all carried away there. Okay. This is next. I didn't really need to thicken this one, I guess, but it doesn't hurt it anyway. And I don't know what that has to do with anything, but what's going on there? Or glitter glue would have worked. I don't know why I grabbed the tacky glue, but I did. It also works. Sure, why not? Let's do it. Let's paste that tape measure. That will go in there. And then, one more. This is the only thing when you start adding pockets and pockets and pockets, then you have to fill them. The pockets are fabulous, but they have to be filled. I can probably just tear this like I did the other one so I don't waste all my paper. I'm going to use these two lovely people that are quite enamored with one another. This is going to tear it apart, but it doesn't matter. I can glue it together. And I have to make this long enough for to go in. Oh, I didn't even do the width. I think it will fit. Now, of course, you can do all straight edges. You don't have to tear and tear and tear like I do. That's just the way I am. I did buy myself another ruler like CRADLES has, but I can't talk myself into trying it. I watch Carol and I'm like, oh, that just looks so much easier. I should do that. And then I just never do it. Oh, got paper sliding because the air conditioner's blowing. Yeah, she's the master at that. And I love the way everything of hers just looks all neat and tidy. But that's just not me. Mostly a train wreck coming down the tracks. I mean, I love how that's come out. I just feel like there's probably better ways. Okay, and you can definitely write on that side. See, like this, I definitely feel like needs to be inked, but again, if you're cutting it with a cutter or a straight ruler or whatever, you're not going to have that problem as much. Yes, I often have people ask me why I did certain things a certain way and why not another way. It's usually just because when I get creating, the creativity kind of takes over, and I don't think necessarily about maybe execution as much. And I think that's the way my brain works. Because I know there's always better ways to do certain things. But it's the only thing I can think of. Because a lot of times I just don't think of that. So I have this a door, and that's from another piece of ephemera from Hobby Lobby that I cut apart. So that's what's left. Like the definition. And they look like they adore each other. But yeah, that's all I can say about that. I don't know why I do things the way I do them. It's not always a conscious thing. I don't know, do I want this? Do I not want this? I don't obviously want that much of it. I just want a little bit of it showing. Yeah, something like that. I think just has some white around the edge there. It's just not gonna, it's stuck like fast. Turn it maybe this way a little more. This looks very antique-y to me. The color of the paper and the floral design and everything. I like it. Okay. And that will also get cut into a tag. Did I? No. This thing. Good thing I don't drink, because this thing would drive me to it, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe that's the problem. It will drive me to it eventually. Okay. That will go in here. Maybe. Oh my goodness, you little stinker. See, I put the glue down the side, and it doesn't wanna. Oh, is that gonna close? You guys, it's always something. Let me just say, always. I want that flap to be able to go over too, because like I said, that's how I'm going to put it in a journal, is over the page. So now we're back to this. I forgot about that. What I might do too is put a thumb notch there to make it easier to grab a hold of that, because it kind of is uphill. But there is our lovely Joey card maker mashup for the month. I'll bring this up again so you can see it real quick. That's where you get the freebie, which is all these lovely papers that I just used. Beautiful. Beautiful. And then, yeah, I'm definitely going to put a thumb notch right there. All right. So I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. I hope you run over and grab Joey's freebie and check out Joey's Etsy shop. He's got some lovely images and things. And have a fantastic day, and I'll see you again soon. Love ya. Bye.